up, YouTube? Welcome to another What's the Play video here on our channel. This is from MTGArena from my stream earlier. My name is Ethan, also known as LordTupperware. Before we dive into the deck and the situation, I want to go ahead and remind folks to please click that subscribe button. Give us a little thumbs up. Give us a comment in the comment section, some feedback or otherwise, whatever you want to just shout us out. It really helps to grow our channel as we are popping these videos out each and every week. Okay, so here's the deck. First day back, ranked best of one, Theros Beyond Death. It's a doozy. Triple Mire's Grasp, triple Elspeth's Nightmare, double Gary, double Omen of the Dead. A really strong deck. These bots, though, just hooking us up with the black cards. And then let's take a look at what we've got in store for us. Well, Ethan of the past on stream, I did just have to screen cap this because it's hard to do these from Arena, but Ethan was really not having a tough time here with the situation. So I'll describe what's going on, give you a little pause to figure out what we want to do, and then I'll say what I think the best line is here. So we've had a pretty grindy back and forth game. Opponent had quite a few escape options for them, but that is now no longer the case with Elspeth's Nightmare exiling most of their graveyard. We were trying to put our opponent on dead with our Vexing Gull, with them at 2, but you know, we do also know about a Final Flare in their hand from Elspeth's Nightmare, so that's the thing. Currently we're being attacked with Underworld Ragehound, Hateful Eidolon, and Mogus's Favor. Our opponent does have at least 2 cards in their graveyard, so if for whatever reason Mogus's Favor found its way into the graveyard, it could come back. So let's think about things here. What do we want to do here? Our opponent's attacking us with this 3/1 Eidolon, this 3/1 Ragehound. We have Catoblepas on blocks, Gull and Illyrios as tapped cards that we can get untapped next turn, potentially to attack, potentially to hold back to block, and we know about the Final Flare. What's the play? Okay, so here are my thoughts. Trying to mitigate the Hateful Eidolon value that is going to occur here, right? If Eidolon dies with Favor on it, our opponent's going to draw a card. So what do? Well, our options are either to block or not to block. So let's first think about what happens if we don't block. If we don't block, they go up to 5 because they're going to gain 3. We take 6, we go down to 8. We know about Final Flare, and unfortunately, if we don't block on the crackback, we don't have lethal. They'll be at 5. We'll attack with all 3 of our creatures. They can elect to either sacrifice Ragehound, Favor, or even Eidolon if they want to draw a card to the Final Flare to put Catoblepas out of contention here on the battlefield. We connect for 4, that puts them to 1. So not blocking doesn't feel great because we don't have lethal. And honestly, their most likely play is to sack Ragehound, kill the Catoblepas, take 4, go to 1, but then they get to attack us back for 3, and then they'll have 3 cards in the bin. We know they have 2 already, plus the Final Flare. Then they can just escape Ragehound and block. So they'll be back up to 4. They'll have a blocker for Illyrios. I don't think we'll be in a great spot. So that leads me to, well, I feel like I should block. And if I should block, do I block the Ragehound or do I block the Eidolon? Well, if I block the Ragehound, I feel like I'm in a similar problem. So I block the Ragehound, then they deal us 3, they go up to 5. They don't have enough to escape the Ragehound here. But that doesn't really matter because they don't have to escape this. They don't have to cast Final Flare. They're at 5, comes back to our turn. We attack for 4. They go down to 1. We're in the same situation. And then they can do stuff where they could just sack Mogus's Favor here and not really be down a card, then get back Ragehound. Or they could sack Eidolon again and draw a card if they want. Then they get the 3 life on their turn. They get to escape Ragehound. It all feels like that's not a good choice. So if not blocking feels like a bad choice, and blocking Ragehound feels like a bad choice, then our only other option is to think about blocking Hateful Eidolon. So what happens there? We put Catoblepas on the Eidolon, they go up to 5, Mogus's Favor is in their yard, which they don't want to cast now, right? They can't put it on Ragehound, and they don't want to put it on either of our creatures. So we let them go up to 5. They now don't have these 2 cards as Final Flare options if they take that trade. If they do want to have the Final Flare as an option, then they're going to gain only 1 life, and they won't draw a card off the Eidolon. So I assume they take the trade so they can draw a card with Hateful Eidolon. They'll go up to 5. They have the Ragehound in play that they can still sack to the Final Flare if they want. But now we're in a better position because, 1, the lifelinking is done. Hateful Eidolon is down for the count. We don't have to worry about that yet as we continue to try and pressure them and race them with Vexing Gull, and that's exactly what we ended up doing and ended up pulling out the W, even with them getting the card off the Eidolon this turn. So hopefully that was helpful for you, talking through those 3 different options of not blocking or which creature to block, and we'll see you next time.